Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto News. I'm your host, Crypto Chester, and today I'm here to talk to you about the one and only official Trump meme coin. Now, there has been some news about this thing recently, but in today's video, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be going over that news, and then we are going to be getting into the chart, looking at where this asset is going, price predictions, potential trades we could be taking, and just an overall outlook on the asset itself. So without further ado, guys, not going to keep you guys too long. Let's get into this video. If you like Trump, drop a little like on the video. Now you can see here on the right hand side, have dinner with President Trump. Now this actually had a massive effect on the chart when this thing was announced. It exploded from $9.30 all the way up to around $16 before coming right back down. Okay, currently priced at $14 a coin and has gone down roughly around 6% in the last day or so. Now, the last 7 days has been explosive in terms of growth. I'm talking 68% to the upside for this asset. That is goddamn ridiculous, guys. That's super bullish and very ridiculous. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This asset is in a very strong upwards bullish movement right now. In the last month, not as hot, 37%, still very bullish, still very strong. After bottoming out at roughly around $7.30, now $7, it's now sailing nearly 2x past that at $14 here. Insane stuff for this asset with a market cap of $2.81 billion, currently ranked in the cryptocurrency race, I think roughly 35th, I think. Let's have a little look. Yeah, 35th. Roughly 35th was battling with Gate token there for 36th and 35th, but has overtaken them now and is looking very strong. If you generally look at the volume of these assets compared to other assets, you look at the volume, 24 hours, Trump coin, $1.3 billion. Look at Gate, it's only 9.5 million. And you can see the volume of these other assets are a lot lower than Trump coin itself. So it does show that Trump coin is getting a lot of action and a lot of people are trading this. Now, if people were to favor buying this asset instead of trading it and holding it, it's going to be pumping this asset up considerably higher. Okay, we're talking probably $3, $4, $5, $6 billion market cap. Probably overnight if that does happen. Okay, so just be aware for that. If we look at just the top volume overall, you can see that Trump is actually 10th above Dogecoin, which is just crazy to see there. And it's actually basically nearly half of the volume on Solana right now, which is just unbelievable statistics there for this asset. And if we look at where most of this volume is coming from, it's coming from pretty much all major exchanges here. You can see 250 million there on Binance. Most of it, again, Upbit, OKX, Mexi. These are really big exchanges here that are really pushing a lot of volume here for this asset. Okay, so you can see it's really growing in strength. So basically, that shows that Trump is super strong right now. Now, over to the chart, let's look at where we can trade this, how we can make money, and also a price prediction for this asset. Before I do that, guys, I want to talk to you quickly about Solaxy. Now, Solaxy is a layer 2 protocol on Solana, and they've just raised $32.2 million. Not a small amount of money. They're doing very well here, and they're looking to launch very soon. As I said, it is a layer 2. They've just launched their testnet on Solana here, and they've got their block explorer that is live, and you can see they do have a bridge, IDE, and a wiki coming very soon. If you guys want to get involved with this pre-sale, all you got to do is connect your wallet, get involved with Solana, Ethereum, or USDC or USDT, I do believe you can buy. Communities pop in. It's the first layer 2 on Solana. It's definitely underpriced right now. When this thing launches, we're looking at probably 10 to 100x on our investment here. Super bullish. I'm involved with this pre-sale, guys. I bought into it. I'm super bullish. I think that Solana needs a layer 2, right? It doesn't have one. Every chain needs a layer 2, in my opinion, to stop network congestion, failed transactions, scalability limitations, and obviously still having the strength and the security of Solana itself. Now, if you guys did want to get involved with this pre-sale, as I said, all you got to do is connect your wallet, or you connect your wallet and you can pay with your Visa or MasterCard as well. Now, once you've done that, go over to the staking aspect of the platform, staking side of the platform, and you can actually stake for 125% rewards on your pre-sale allocations. So you can stake your pre-sale allocation right away and earn rewards on it throughout the launch. Okay, so well, throughout the pre-sale. Then you can sell it at launch if you really want to. Like, it's completely up to you. But basically, you can make passive income and profit just buying into this pre-sale, holding it until launch, and then selling it. That's going to be it from me in terms of Solaxy. Go check it out. I'll leave the link in the description for you guys. Obviously, go do your own research. Definitely something to sink your teeth into and have a little look at there. Now, let's have a look at the Trump coin again here on the chart, because this is where it's getting juicy, guys. I want to talk to you very, very quickly here about a trade. Okay, I want to talk to you about a trade, because you can see we've definitely got a trend line coming down like so here. And you can see the momentum from this trend line has genuinely been fairly strong in terms of support to the upside. Okay, we're talking, these aren't small moves here. We're sat here on the hourly, so we're talking 10% moves here. And from this area, it's obviously a massive, massive move to the upside there. But even just a wick itself is worth 3.5% there. So if we're going to be seeing any sort of reflection of the momentum that we did see previously here, we're coming down to this area, okay? If we come down to this area, I'm talking not going to be huge, okay? It's not going to be massive, but it's going to be around a 4%. We're going to be using the 7 SMA here as a TP as we head down here, and basically looking for that bounce when we come to this trend line here. Super, super simple, super easy. Now you can see here on the quantum insight indicator that I use here that we've got momentum, and the momentum for this asset is super, super low. And we've just had that that bullish circle there as well. So basically saying that we're about to have a pump to the upside. So what I would expect here is a final wave down, stochastic to come down again as well. Once the stochastic's at the lower side, this momentum's at the lower side. You can see what happens when the momentum gets low here. You can see momentum super, super low. And if we just go to the chart, the price will be, you can see momentum coming down super low, momentum coming down super low, testing areas, finding that support, stochastic seeing that uprise there, and then bang, we see a massive move to the upside. You might think, oh, that's not a massive move. It is. It's a nice 5% move that we can make money on. If you're 10xing that, that's a 50x on your investment. Oh, no, sorry. It's a 50% move rather than a 5% move. What we're going for is around 3%. So that could be around a 30% move here if you are 10xing. But that is the trade that I'm looking out for Trump. Let me know what you think of that trade in the comment section. And let's look at the price prediction for this asset if we go over to the more of the macro time frame. Now you can see here just overall, guys, it has been a pretty bleak bloodbath for this asset. Okay, you can see ever since launch, it has just been sort of a dirty sell-off. But this usually happens with every single meme coin. Now, what happens with an established meme coin, what happens is it finds its floor. Its floor currently at around $7.36. Now, we've seen obviously Trump put some news out and this thing basically 2x'd, okay? What does that mean? It gives us a proof of concept. Now, proof of concept shows that if Trump is going to be associating himself and associating events with this asset, for example, having dinner with Trump, then we're going to see more of this, okay? We're going to see more of this. And basically, that means we're looking for entries, guys. You should be looking for entries. If this asset's coming down at all, touching any of these areas here, you should be buying, you should be DCAing into these areas, accumulating supply, because when he does another announcement, we're going to see the same thing happen. It's going to pump again. And with this asset continuously climbing this cryptocurrency race, currently in 10th place in terms of the volume, now in terms of the MC, let's have a look at that. I think it was 35th a minute ago. Yeah, so 35th. It's got a long way to go to climb here. So the more announcements, the more bullishness, the higher the floor, the higher this asset can be going. Okay, so basically, I'm goddamn bullish on Trump. My price prediction for this would actually be currently resting at a $2.8 billion market cap. I do not think a $10 billion market cap is out of the question. I don't think it is. If you look at the volume of Doge right now, and you look at the volume of Trump, if this continues, it's only natural that Trump comes up to that $10 billion market cap, which isn't even half of what Doge is in terms of resting MC value right now, okay? So super interesting. That will be roughly around just under a 4x on your investment, which will put the price of Trump at a 300% gain from where it is now, which would be roughly $45 an asset, $45 a coin, okay, I do believe. Basically, just under 4x of this. So it'd be 40, 50, yeah, $52 a coin, something like that. Roughly around that. Maybe my math is a bit off. But still, massive, massive gains to be made there. Let me know what you think of that price prediction, whether you think it's realistic. I'm super intrigued to know. That is going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget to go check out Solaxi, guys. Do your own research. But $32 million is not a raise that we want to ignore here. And it usually means big exchange listings as soon as this thing launches. So go check it out. I'll leave the link in the description for you. Thank you ever so much for watching yet again. Peace out for now. I'll see you in the next one.